Hi, hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Before I'm going to take class for you once again, just I would like to introduce myself to you that I am Dr. Venkateshwarlu, trainer for communication skills in English. Okay, so this is the book that we are dealing every day for communication skills in English. If you want to learn communication skills in English language, so this is a foundation course for us regarding communication skills in English. Okay, so today, after the class is over, you go and consult the office people. They will be given, you will be given this book for you. Okay. Okay. So already I have completed 2 chapters from this book. Okay, I have already completed 2 units, and today I am going to complete. We are going to deal the third unit. The third unit, that is introducing myself. That is introducing myself. So what is the meaning of introducing? What is the meaning of introducing? Introducing means conveying ourselves, conveying about ourselves, conveying the address and details of our own address, our own significance. Okay, whatever, where we are coming from, what is our name, what is our father name, what I have studied. Okay, so all these are called, all these details are called conveying about ourselves by the name of introducing ourselves. Okay, so this is called introducing ourselves. See, unit number 3. Unit number 3, introducing myself. So, how shall we introduce ourselves? How shall we introduce ourselves? Or where shall we introduce ourselves? What is the necessity for us to introduce ourselves? Or where shall we, or where do we introduce ourselves? What is the necessity of introduce ourselves? So these are the questions. These are all the questions. Actually, how can you introduce yourself? When do you introduce yourself? When you will approach the unknown people, or when you will approach the higher authorities, or when you will approach the interviewers for attending the jobs, or when will you approaching for your high boss. Okay.
HRs.
Yes. For whatever the job that you are going to apply in future, if you will get the call letter, if you enter into the interview chamber, the first and foremost thing that you are supposed to do is introduce yourself. That is the most important thing. Understand? Take for example, now I am going to read these things. Understand the importance of introducing yourself correctly. Did you understand the importance of introducing yourself right now?
Yes, sir.
So understand, we need to understand how to introduce to the people. So what is the way for you to introduce yourself? First of all, you have to convey your name, okay, your educational qualifications, your father name, okay, and where you are coming from, where you are brought up, what is your native place, which native place do you belong, okay, and what is your ambition, what are your hobbies, and what are your habits,
Goal.
yes, goals. All this come under introducing ourselves in English language. Understand? So this is the first and foremost activity that you are supposed to learn. In future, you are going to appear for jobs. Tomorrow you are going to appear for the jobs. So at that time, whenever you enter into the interviewer job and chamber, you need to introduce yourself to the interviewer. Take for example, now I am also going to give another. Understand the effect a proper introduction has on people when you interact with people. Interact with people means whenever you go and interact with the higher authorities, they ask you, introduce yourself to you. Or introduce yourself to us. Introduce yourself. What's your name? What is your father name? What is your mother name? What are your education qualifications? Where did you complete degree? So all these are the questions posed by the interviewer. Maybe posed by the interviewer. But before asking all these questions by the interviewer, we need to introduce ourselves. What is the way for us to introduce ourselves? First of all, you have to stand like this in front of the interviewer. This is a good posture for you to introduce yourself. Okay. Don't oscillating your legs like this, but you have to stand in front of the interviewer like this. Good morning to you, sir.
Respect.
Good morning. Now I would like to introduce myself to you that I am Dr. Y. Venkateshwar. My father name is Venkatratnam. I have completed my educational qualifications MA, MPhil and PhD. I also got the government job in this college, and I have been working as a lecturer in English and as well as a principal of this college for more than 16 years onwards in this college. And my father name is Venkatratnam, and he is a farmer. My mother is a housewife. I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters in my family. My hobbies are reading books, especially English books, reading English Bible, and I also would like to play cricket. Okay, and my goal in my life is that I want to make the people like you the awareness of communication skills in English language among the students like you people. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. So this is how you are supposed to convey your introduction. That is nothing but introducing yourself to you in English language. Introducing yourself to you in English language. So that's how you are supposed to understand and introduce yourself. See, third important sentence. Increase your self-confidence. So if you want to introduce yourself to the before the audience or before the interviewer, you need to have self-confidence. Self-confidence means courage. We need to have courage in front of the people, in front of the boss, in front of the higher authorities. Okay, whether he is a principal, whether he is a manager, whether he is a boss of any kind of office, when he invites you, you are supposed to introduce yourself to you in English language like this. So that is nothing but you must have self-confidence while you are introducing yourself to you in English language. So don't tremble. You should not fear. You should not have a fear complex in front of the people when you are introducing yourself to you in English language. And learn how a good introduction can you get several new opportunities. So when you have courage, when you have a self-confidence in English within yourself in English language, clearly, automatically, you will get so many opportunities. So many opportunities. You will be given so many opportunities in future. The way you are speaking in English, the way you are introducing yourself in English language, that's most important for you within yourself, how to introduce yourself to you. Okay. And you need to brave. You need to have brave attitude, self-confident, courageous attitude in front of the spectators. In front of the spectators. Spectators means audience. Okay, whoever they are, whether they are 100 people, whether they are 50 people, okay, or whether they are 500 people, that doesn't matter. The thing is that you are supposed to stand boldly in front of the spectators and say, introduce yourself to you in English language in front of people. That's most important activity. Okay, so come here, and when you meet someone for the first time, your appearance is most important. First of all, while we are introducing ourselves to the interviewer or to the manager, first of all, our appearance should be very neat appearance. Our appearance should be very neat and dignified. You should be very dignified. You must present yourself as a confident. You first of all stand as a confident. That doesn't mean, which means self-confident. You must and should have a self-confident. Self-confident. So we must stand self-confident. Well-mannered person. We must and should stand well-mannered. So, excuse me, sir. Before you are going to enter to the interviewer chamber, what did you ask? Excuse me, sir. May I come in? May I come in? So this is a well-mannered person. As soon as you enter into the class, chamber, manager's chamber, if he asks you, please sit down or please take the seat. Up to that time, you need to wait, keep standing. Whenever he asks you, please take your seat. Then only you are supposed to take the seat. Don't take yourself the seat without the permission of the manager. Understand? So that is called a well-mannered person. We should behave like a well-mannered person and speaks clearly. Whatever you introduce yourself in English, you must speak clearly in English. There should be audibly. Whatever you speak, that should be audible and should be clear. Okay? We should not speak inaudible, but we should speak audible. Not only will the other person feel that you have clear thought and good manners person, the way you behave in front of the interviewer or the manager. That doesn't mean, which means responsibility in a self-confidence. If you are rude or rough in your behavior, so rude or misbehaving in how can we show our rude without the permission of the manager? We should not enter to the chamber, or without the permission of the manager, we should not press this door. We should not throw the door. We should not push the door. We should not enter into the office, or we should not enter into the chamber without the permission of the manager. So we need to get the permission before we are entering. We are going to enter into the chamber by asking, "Excuse me, sir, may I come in?" Excuse me, sir, may I come in? The person you are meeting will think that you have not brought up in a good mannerisms. You are not brought up in a good manners. When you behave roughly, and misbehave your way, automatically people may think about you that you will misbehave. So that's most important aspect. And this is important to remember whether you want to make a new friend or meeting a new boss. So how can you become a friendship, how can you build up your friendship with the people? The way you behave well. The way you behave well with the people. The way you behave with the people. That's most important. Okay? Automatically people will like you. The manager whom you are going to meet for the interview, he will like you the way you behave in front of the manager, in front of the boss, in front of the higher officials. So that's most important. If you fail to make a good impression with the good introduction, with the good introduction, you automatically will be given more opportunities. When your first impression is the good impression. When your first impression is the good impression, automatically you will be given more opportunities in your life. But at first time, when you fail to impress yourself to the interviewer, automatically you won't give any kind of opportunity in your life. So that's most important thing for you to get. If you want, in order to getting more opportunities in your life, you must appear in a good mannerisms. You must appear in a good mannerisms. That's most important thing when you are going to appear for the interviews in your future. Okay. Or when you are going to introduce yourself to the higher officials in any kind of interview, in any kind of jobs that you are going to apply in your future, you need to learn all these things in your future. Okay, so this is about the introduction regarding the self-introduction within yourself. Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity.